Alright, so welcome to my next solo guide. I'll be showing you how to solo next in Void. For beginners, you would want to start with a tier 90s, do a few kills, maybe 10, 15, and then switch to Void. Honestly, it's not much of a difference. I personally use less food with Void, but that's because I did around 20 solos in tier 90 before I actually switched to Void. It's not hard. But obviously, if you haven't done it before and you just think, oh, so next time I'm gonna get through blood phase, it's not hard because I'll show you how to do it. It's really easy. For skill requirements, I would obviously say that it requires to be maxed, so 19 attack, strength, defense, range, and Thermal unlocked, overloads, pack yak, so 96 summoning. I wouldn't suggest doing this with the lower combat stats, because obviously it's going to be harder for blood phase, and you need to DPS quite a bit on Zaros, because if you don't, they're going to heal more than you actually do, and you're not going to get anywhere. You're just going to use all your food and not kill it. For inventory, I would suggest using Ring of Vigor. I've done this without it, but it's really helpful with it. For inventory, as you can see, you have Ring of Vigor. This is the way I set up Ring of Vigor, offhand, Ascension Crossbow, then Dragors, Helm switch and Cape switch. I just use Torval boots. I don't bother switching. One super overload, one super prayer renewal, one adrenaline pot. I use a super adrenaline pot, or it's called refreshment pot, I think. 3 super restores. I bring, obviously, you can see there. You can see my asylum because I have a Ring of Wealth on for that setting. I forgot to switch afterwards, but as you'll see in the video, I actually switched back to it. I bring, lately I haven't been using the Ring of Wealth, so I bring 12 Saradomin brew flasks. And this picture you can see there's only 11 because the Ring of Wealth. I also bring a house teleport so that after I finish the kill I can just teleport to my house, use the outer to restore free prayer because I'm a scrub. Then teleport to Edgeville, bank there, and just teleport to Troheim because I've been too lazy to do the quest for the God was Dungeon teleport. And the rest of the inventory is free rocktails. What to wear? If you want to use auras and scrimshaws, it's up to you. I don't really use them because I don't need them. In this picture, I'm wearing the range switch because that's how I started. So basically, main hand ascension, void, range helm, the Torval boots because I don't switch. The Ring of Wealth, you just wear your Asylum ring or whatever ring you want to wear. Asylum is really useful because it has a chance of saving your adrenaline when you use abilities. Alright, so now for the actual kill, you want to make sure that your bonfire, it just gives you a little bit more HP. Also, the prisons can hit really hard sometimes, but I'll show you how to do that. So after your bonfire, when you're ready, check that you have everything, because I went in one kill with cooking gauntlets, because I was cooking some rocktails before I went in. And I actually went and did the kill with them. And surprisingly enough, I managed to do more DPS with the cooking gauntlets than the void gloves. Alright, so when you go in, you want to go there behind that torch, and you want to wait for the first minion to spawn, because they try to fix adrenaline. You try to fix so you can't get adrenaline from minions, but you still can. So you want to step there, then attack the hidden tag Fumus. Use defensive abilities. Make sure you don't use anticipate. Leave that to the last. You can also put before next spawns, or you can put as I do after using abilities. Then as soon as that happens, just use anticipate, put your offhand crossbow on, and start DPSing. Also, if it's in the middle, what I do is I use the bleed ability for range, I forgot what it's called, and then I just run behind the thing and make sure to lure the next. And if you do it right, you also have the ability to use before she runs back to the middle. So you can use it again, and when she comes back, you can see the bleed is overpowered. Right now, what you want to do is, if she's standing away from you, pray magic. If she's standing close to you like that, pray melee, because she will melee you. And also, if you ranged next, she will, after a certain period of time, after a while, she will come into melee distance and start meleeing you. So here you just want to kill the minion. After the minion is dead, you want to switch to your Dragors and your melee switch, base melee helmet and cape, Zerk, and then hit next. And start DPSing. As you can see, Nex is still chasing you because you ranged her earlier. And in this case, she actually stops. But I'll show you a kill later where she keeps chasing me on Shadow. Very useful here. What to do is use the bleed, step underneath it, run away, then come back and use the melee tendrils. And if they both hit, that will do a lot of damage. Obviously, if it doesn't hit, just hit run away, hit run away, hit run away. I know it's 2 hits then run, but most times I get a little bit of lag and it just starts bleeding and it's not worth it. When she calls Umbra, you want to run to Umbra and start DPSing. Also, you want to make sure your camera's facing next so that you can see her, because whenever she talks, she will do a shadow, and you want to run away from that, otherwise it will hit 4,000 something. Also, this part, make sure you only drink brews, do not use rock tails because that will drain your adrenaline bar, and you need adrenaline to Zerk. Make sure you wear your Ring of Vigor, also there are resonance to hit. You wear your Ring of Vigor, attack next, and switch back to the Asylum, also tag the Reaver so you can get a little bit more adrenaline. Drink an adrenaline pot and then start DPS next. What I do is I assault and then destroy. And also make sure you escape as soon as she turns you red, otherwise she will heal. And as you can see from this kill, this is how most kills will go. I got one siphon, and after the siphon I will get it. Basically what I do is I melee tendrils. Well, I don't do, yeah, I did it too late in this kill. But usually what I'll do is I'll just melee tendrils at the beginning, and then DPS. Also, you want to switch to your range and start killing the minion. Also, if she tags you like that, you can run away. Sometimes I just choose not to run away, just tank it. And the reason you want to switch to range over here is because if you do it right and she tags you just after you kill the minion, you can wait the tag, either tag the damage or run away, then tag next and she will do a contain. Here, I tagged her just after she did the siphon, so she did she's a prison. Also, for the prisons, what I do is I make sure I'm full HP. It doesn't matter if I'm full adrenaline, I have to eat, I'll just eat. I'll make sure I'm full HP and our resonance. And what this will do is after you take the prison damage, she will do a mage attack. Most of the time she does it at the same time as it, and it will heal you. So basically she'll hit on your resonance. Also, what I try to do, I try not to use freedom when freeing from a prison. I try to use anticipate just before she prisons me, so that in case I do mess up on something, I can just use freedom afterwards. Otherwise, if I use freedom, then it'll be on cooldown and I won't be able to use it. Also, make sure that you kill the minion. Make sure you get to full adrenaline bar. And if she prisons you again, just barricade. Because the adrenaline here is not really that important, as you will get most of it back. And as you can see from this kill, she's praying range. So after I kill the minion, I will melee her. Otherwise, most kills I'll just range her. Just preference. Well, not preference. If she's not praying range or magic, she will pray melee. This phase you just want to DPS. Also, what you can do is to not take as much damage. You can debilitate and devotion. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't do it. It's just I get really lucky. I don't take that much damage. And also, if you're low on food, what you can do is quickly put your shield on, resonance. Also, take your prayer off, and then as soon as you get hit, put your prayer on. If you do not get hit and you still have 20 seconds in your resonance, 2 seconds, sorry. Then just put your prayer back on and switch to your offhand and eat. Also, blood phase can go much smoother sometimes. Depends really on your luck if you hit or not. I've had blood phases where I didn't even get one siphon, and I have blood phases where I got like 5 or 6 siphons. So it all depends on your luck. And this is the clip where Next didn't know how to stop chasing me. So I'm killing the minion. I switch to my melee. I attack it. And then here's where she just doesn't understand no. Leave me alone, Next. If this happens, do not panic, just eat. Eat and run away. Try to surge or escape in a different direction, but do not panic, just eat. Or if you want to avoid this overall, just melee the first phase. It's not much difference, but I prefer range because you can run on the outside and not stay on the bridges or in the middle, so that when she does run back to the middle, you don't have to surge away. You can just move a few spots and that's it. Also, for speed wise for these kills, they should take about 6 minutes, 7 minutes, and if you're really unlucky, 8 minutes, but that's rare. Alright, thank you for watching. I hope you found this useful. Bye.